From the US to Canada and now Jamaica, we've been destroying these capital cities, depending how small they are, how big they are, how popular they are, how less popular they are. Well, we know most of the capital cities that we draw are a pain. There's a few that aren't really... Actually, let me change that to some. Some capital cities that we drew in the past aren't much of a pain. We would build the type of energy to this series, paper by paper, ink by ink, pen by pen. I don't even know what the heck I'm saying anymore. We got past all of the Jamaican parish capitals. We only got one more Jamaican capital. We got past all of the US capitals, the Canadian capitals, and now we're gonna get past the Jamaican capital. I want to get past the Caribbean before I can move to either Mexico or Central America. But again, we got one more Jamaican capital. I am very thrilled to draw this capital city out. So, what's up everyone? Welcome to Drawing Every Current Capital City. My name is Julian Dunn, and in this video, the next capital city that we're about to draw is going to be Kingston, Jamaica. Now, this capital city may be considered to be a parish capital, but most importantly, it's a national capital. I've never been to Jamaica, neither of us. My mom always wanted to go to Jamaica, so I don't know if we'll actually have the opportunity to visit Jamaica. I don't mind. It's not really part of my bucket list, but I don't mind going one day. I don't know if I'll actually go. Completing a bucket list is one of the most complicated things to do because you got so many things that you're fascinated with. It's just hard to accomplish all of the things that you're deeply fascinated with. I don't even know what the heck I'm saying now. Let's just get to drawing Kingston, Jamaica. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to work. Kingston, Jamaica's most populous and capital city, is located on the southeastern coast of the island. The city faces a harbor that's protected by the Palisadoes, which is a spit that connects Port Royal. It's another town that's not too far from Kingston, Jamaica, and Norman Manley International Airport to the rest of the island. Kingston's one of the largest English-speaking cities that's south of the US and in the Americas. The city is part of the Kingston and St. Andrew parishes. It can be weird for Kingston, Jamaica to be part of two parishes. And both parishes' local governments merged in the year 1923 to form the Kingston and St. Andrew Corporation. Kingston is both a parish and national capital that was founded in the late 17th century. It had a slow and rough start. An earthquake destroyed Port Royal. People died from diseases, and people living in tents had to survive. The town finally started to grow during the early 18th century after a fire in Port Royal, and the town was getting set up. It became a big town and a leading trade for Jamaica. During the mid-18th century, Jamaican Governor Sir Charles Knowles chose to move the government from Spanish Town to Kingston, and people didn't like his choice. And as a result, Kingston was never officially the capital of the British colony Jamaica. We know Jamaica started off as a Spanish colony, and then the English started taking over, and Jamaica became a British colony. However, Kingston is yet to become a capital. 18th century was coming to an end. Kingston was really making Spanish Town its female dog. It was kicking Spanish Town's booty. Kingston was becoming much more popular than Spanish Town, of course. Very few people living in Kingston were white, and the majority of the population was free people of color. Great Britain ended slavery in the year 1834 in their colonies, including Jamaica. In Jamaica, only people less than 6 years old were free. It was not until 4 years later when the rest of the people were completely free. Kingston was finally made the capital of Jamaica in 1872 when the British government passed an act. The town took a nasty beating from an earthquake in 1907. However, it recovered, obviously. Great Britain, currently the UK, was like, what the hell? Let's give the colony of Jamaica their own government. So the island of Jamaica was given independence from the UK, or the United Kingdom, in the year 1962. So Jamaica is officially a country now. Kingston was becoming a big thing since the 1960s. Reggae music, shops, offices, financial centers, and high-rise buildings were improving the city. The city even hosted the Commonwealth Games in the year 1966. And then the 1970s came. Things went from good to bad for Kingston. Violence started kicking in and tourism was dying. Oh no. There have been efforts to improve the city's structure and Kingston's economy. Multiple organizations of Jamaica are doing their best to develop the city better. Kingston's motto is a city with half foundations. Kingston is home to the Bob Marley Museum, Jamaica Defense Force, University of the West Indies, Emancipation Park, Norman Manley International Airport, Kingston Harbor, Gun Court, Supreme Court of Jamaica, Vale Royal, Bank of Jamaica, and the Gordon House. Kingston is the birthplace of these famous people such as basketball athlete Patrick Ewing, nurse Mary Seacole, RIP to this lady, sprinter Shelley Ann Fraser Price, and musicians Sean Paul, Ziggy Marley, Shaggy, Half Pint, Beanie Man, Elephant Man, Damian Marley, Bushwick Bill, RIP to this guy, and last but not least, Carl Douglas. My drawing experience of Kingston, Jamaica was pretty tiring. It was pretty tiring. It seems like every time if I work on these drawings, no matter how simple they are or complicated, challenging they are, etc., my eyes would start to burn up a little bit. They would get tired, and my mind would just get tired, and I would just lose. I wouldn't be able to figure out what to say for these videos and how I should communicate. Well, not communicate. How I should do the commentary for these art videos. So yeah, it's been a really fun journey, a small adventure drawing these Jamaican capitals. It was just as short as drawing the Canadian capitals. A little over 2 months of work. I did. My armpits did get a bit sweaty from drawing Kingston. I wasn't able to finish the drawing. I had to go to the store for my mother before I can finish the drawing. I wanted to finish the drawing first before I could go to the store, but we still finished the drawing. Okay guys, here's the finished capital city drawing of Kingston, Jamaica. Yes, this indeed took like 20 freaking years to do. This took I lost track of how long this took. I know this took way over than 2 hours. You get the beautiful mountains in the background. I don't know if you guys can really see the small buildings that are in the mountains or along the mountains. They're very, very small. You get the sky, a little bit of the sky actually, and mostly clouds are being shown on the top part of the drawing. You get the buildings, some hotels, condos. I don't even know if Kingston, Jamaica has any condos. I know hotels, office buildings. This capital city is not really super rich. It's not as rich as, let's say, cities like New York City or Moscow or Chicago, any of the richer cities. San Francisco is another example. Not a single skyscraper for Kingston, Jamaica. Well, we still got high-rise buildings, but they're not really as tall as the other major cities that I just mentioned. And I love how I did the windows. I think this has to be one of my favorite drawings of a Jamaican capital, along with Montego Bay. Here's one final look. Here's Kingston, Jamaica, everyone. Well, guys, we finally did it. We drew every single Jamaican capital, 14 parish capitals of Jamaica. Kingston is considered to be a parish and national capital, so I'm gonna count Kingston, Jamaica as a parish capital. This has been really fun. I'm not gonna forget about the U.S. capitals. The U.S. capitals, it was a god-darn nightmare. Canadian capitals wasn't much of a disaster, but here, easy. It took a little over 2 months, just like the Canadian capitals. It took a little over 2 months to get past the capital cities. I'm proud of myself. I did it for Bob Marley. I did it for the rest of the Marley family. I did it for any of the famous Jamaicans out there. To those that visited Jamaica, I did it for you guys as well. I did it for the rest of the Jamaicans that aren't famous. Now, I'm going to reveal the next Caribbean country, and that's gonna be Cuba. I can't wait to draw the Cuban capital. So guys, that is gonna be the end of this video. Stay tuned for more content, and hope this video was quite enjoyable to watch. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate your time. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I love to connect with you people. And also, feel free to follow my Facebook page. So, I will catch each and every one of you guys later.